Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And they'll begin by running the option.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Again, Murray will keep it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
These Chiefs to start 2022, well, they were handed a very tough task by the schedule makers. Not just in going on the road to face a Cardinal team that was 11-6 last year, but they're going to be the first team in NFL history to start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year. After today, Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl teams, the Rams and Bengals, in the second half of the year.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it. Murray now on first down, finding Ertz again. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Again, it's Taylor. And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
1 for 1, a lot more to go.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On second down, it's Taylor.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. That's just 32 yards officially from the right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Here's Murray. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. To throw is Murray.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Michael Davis.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Fortson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Running left, Taylor. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Back to Taylor on first down. Down right around the 25. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is Taylor. He's got it.
And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
6-0 our score after 1. On first down, Mahomes steps away to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Now Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Butker's kick here is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Murray now on first down. Being chased out left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's Murray from midfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. To throw, it's Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals. as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jackson. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now here's Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The end result, 21 yards. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, and this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
On the draw is Taylor.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Greg Dortch back deep.
That's taken on the 25. Oh, able to avoid him.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
The Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Throwing again on second down. Murray finds his running back, James Conner.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That one complete to Anderson. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Murray to air it out again.
He'll get this to Conner underneath. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Prater's kick is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. Maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brent.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Mahomes now on first down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Running straight ahead, Taylor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. The 30, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, here in this third quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a one-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves and say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. Eluded, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Connor up the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Anderson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Chris Jones in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Prater's kick is good, and they take the lead out in front at 13-12.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. From the 44, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Frank Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Throwing now is Murray. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ndamukong Suh. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jackson.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he stopped immediately there. Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
2nd and 10.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cardinals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. They'll roll him out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On 1st and 10 is Connor.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That's Will Hernandez, former 2nd rounder out of UTEP.
Murray now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Carlos Dunlap picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray has got Anderson on the slant.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Murray now to throw.
Man open left side. It's Williams. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's caught by Jackson. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He gets it complete to Jackson.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
Mahomes to throw it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Mahomes.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
4th down and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Cardinals, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown. I hope y'all can S-double-E, cause I need your eyes on me. Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can S-T-O-P. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully. Put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. And you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like a bastard, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well I'm sorry Miss Jackson, cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down,